Well, welcome back to the series on kayaking and camping on the Salt River in Arizona. In this next episode, we're going to get into the camp a little bit more, maybe give you a little more information, and just lay around camp with me and relax. Again, thanks for coming along. I just saw an otter just to the river's edge, right on the other side of my boat. I'm going to see if I can sneak over there and get us a picture of it. Let's see here. Well, I don't see anything now. There's a little head just popped up. And let me see, right in that area. Right in there. I could see the back of his head, and then he turned it, and I could see his little whiskers. Dark brown, but I don't know if he's here now. He probably can hear me talking. You're welcome back anytime, Mr. Otter. Well, the sheriff just went by in a really loud airboat. Hope everything's all right. I spent a little bit of time fishing, and you know how that went, not a thing. And I also spent some time and built this little table. Makes it convenient to sit here. Well, I got my utensil ready to stab the brat with and cook him over the fire the old-fashioned way. It's been sort of a lazy day. I would have liked to have been catching fish. Excuse me, cooking fish tonight, but oh well, I haven't been too lucky this summer, as you know, about catching fish. Found them. Now I can read some more. Still a little breezy out, so I decided to take those brats and just boil them. Got a little honey mustard from somewhere. That ought to be good. Wish I was showing you how I'm cooking fish, but we're going to have to wait. Should be able to do that when we get up to Montana, for sure. So I'm just going to have this dinner, and if the wind stops, I'm going to start the fire, but it doesn't look like it. Pretty breezy, and as you can see around here, this place is extremely wooded, or full of brush. Just look how thick that is. I was going to walk through it. Looked like a little trail over there, but it only went in about 15 feet, and I think that people were using it for a bathroom at one time. So it wasn't really all cluttered up. But that's what we see all around the campsite. Very, very thick. I think what happened was somebody actually cleared this little area. Pretty good for what it is. Well, this is nice. What a beautiful night. And the wind absolutely stopped. So I feel okay having a little bit of a flame going like this. I'm not gonna let it burn too long, but I've got water right here to put it out if we need to. You know, I had someone asked me the other day, what was the scariest thing that's ever happened to me out camping or backpacking or just out in the bush. Whew, smoky. Well, it was sort of scary at the time, and it was sort of funny at the time. This goes back a long time. Had my horses, and I was with some friends, and we were up at a lake in the Bitterroot Selway, one of my favorite places in the world, Big Creek Lake. And in the middle of the night, I heard the horses' hoofbeats walking around outside the tent. And one of my horses, old Sam, was a wandering boy. Whew. And he liked to go home. So he would, if he got loose, I could count on him heading back. And that would leave me up there with one less horse. And if it was just a buddy of mine riding him, that's not so bad because that guy could walk out. But anyway, back to the story. I was laying in my tent and I heard the hoofbeats outside. Oh shit, the horses are loose, or at least one of them. So it was dark. I couldn't find my flashlight. I didn't have a headlight. I don't even know if they had headlights invented back in those days. Matter of fact, where'd my headlight go? That's probably with my glasses somewhere. Anyway, back to the story. The hoofbeats were outside the tent, so I grabbed my belt. And I figured I'd just slip up to old Sam or whoever was giving me the trouble and flip that belt over his head, over his neck, and then I just bring him back and hitch him up again. Well, I went outside, couldn't hardly see anything, had the belt in my hand, and was just about ready to put it over his head. And I was pretty darn close to him. A few more steps and I could have got him over his neck. And I noticed it wasn't Sam, wasn't any of the horses. It was a cow moose. So just in the nick of time, I realized it was a cow moose, and not a good idea to try to lasso a cow moose with your belt. So I sort of stepped back and yelled, probably ran back and yelled, and it disappeared pretty quick. Looking back, that's sort of a pretty funny story, but if I had slipped that belt over that cow moose's head, I don't know. It would have been pretty interesting. So anyway, that's my scary story. Other than that, nothing. Usually quiet nights, lots of stars, and just good times. Well, we're off this morning down the river. What a beautiful day it is. Check out some of this scenery. You can see what I meant when I said brushy or reeds all along the shore. I think that place I was in originally was just like this and someone cut it out. This time I'm with the current. This is handy. Beautiful night, a beautiful day. I'm glad you were able to come along on this trip. Gonna get ready to pack up and head to Montana and start up there. So thanks again. Remember, be careful and keep hiking.